Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. If you haven't seen by now, 21 Pilots have done a huge merch drop just in time for the holiday season, both on the regular 21 Pilots store, as well as over on their sister site, Ned by Ltd, which is a whole bunch of Ned merchandise. Yes, it's an official 21 Pilots store ran by Warner Media. If we know anything about Tyler and Josh and the rest of the 21 Pilot team, is that they like to drop hints about the Dema lore in the most random places. And one of those places is within the merchandise. So with this merch drop, let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit of everything and see how it might pertain to the Dema lore, whether it be for the next era, the past era, the whole overarching story, any hints about next era colors, so on and so forth. And we're actually going to get started with the picture of Tyler and Josh in the background, because I would totally be doing a disservice if we didn't mention this in regards to the Dema lore. So firstly, they're back on their proper sides. Josh is on the left, Tyler is on the right. If you don't know why this is a big deal, typically Josh has always been on the left and Tyler's been on the right. For Blurryface, as seen previous, for Trench, level of concern. But starting in the Skelnacy era, it was flipped where Tyler was on the left and Josh was on the right. And this detail didn't go unnoticed by 21 Pilot fans. A lot of people noticed this minor detail and freaked out. Although, fun fact, they have been doing the right side since the MTV Unplugged performance. But that's besides the point. They are back on their proper sides. It looked like this photo was taken recently based off of how Tyler's hair is looking. Josh's hair hasn't really changed that much, but Tyler definitely looks more grown out compared to what we saw during the September performance they did for the Brighter Days Foundation. And we noticed the blurry face paint on Tyler's hands. Of course, there's no way of seeing Tyler's neck because it is being covered up at what I previously called a scarf in the original video of posting about the merch, but no, it's just his jacket. I just noticed that Josh has a little tiny creature on his necklace. I don't think that's anything, but it's just creepy. But of course, the photo's in black and white. And this fuels more fire to the next 21 Pilot era we are getting is black and white. It continues the use of black and white that they used on the MTV Unplugged performances with their jacket and with their shirts. And of course, 21 Pilot fans who were there for the Trench transition to the Skelnacy era will know about the desaturation of the Twitter banners. I can feel my saturation leaving me slowly, and boom, we are black and white, much like their Twitter banner prior to the announcement of Skelnacy being launched. Of course, the saturation didn't leave slowly, it just kind of disappeared. And we already did the desaturation thing once. I don't know if we'll be doing it again, or if they are planning on doing it again, since they did it once and 21 Pilots isn't the band to repeat the same thing twice. I mean, if you even go to the 21 Pilot Instagram, which I can't do on the phone because the angle would move from horizontal to vertical, they use a lot of black and white already. So maybe a few more fuel to black and white era, maybe not. Let's go ahead and look at the merch. Go to the site, first thing you see is the Trench font for 21pilots.com. Which isn't a new thing that they are using the Trench font. They've been using it for quite a long time now with their new Twitter banner. And by new, it's basically a year old at this point. As far as color on merch goes, there is a lot of black and red, harkening back all the way to the Blurryface era. And that being said, there's the two pieces of merch that has the olive green used in Trench and the yellow also used during the Trench era. They used a lot of red and black during their earlier tours this year for the South America and Mexico show when they replaced Blink 182. And of course, there's a lot of use of skeletons here, because you got skeleton keys, skeleton hands, more skeleton keys, skeleton head, and the dancing skeletons on a shirt called Skeleton Click Worldwide. Which all skeletons go back all the way to the Vessel era with the intro they used to do at the live shows. Time stands still, there's a metaphor in hands, a metaphoric blast which only a few will understand. Under clothes, under skin, underneath were all the same. For when you remove the tricky tricks, only skeleton bones remain, possibly leading the fact that somewhere in the next era, we're going to see skeletons, and possible end, only skeleton bones will remain. For the Ned's Bayou merch, really there's only one thing to talk about, and that is this hoodie over here, because it actually goes into deeper about what Ned's horns are about. Neuro Expansion Device, or NED, claims a heightened creativity and the power of psychokinesis associated with the NED, Neuro Expansion Device. The psychokinesis is what we see in the Outside music video, where Tyler will take possession of the horns going into the empty vessel of Keon's, who is dead. How Keon's was also seizing the body of Trash, the dragon. Neural expansion device have not been scientifically verified. Any such experiences are subjective and may vary from person to person. I think it's just really cool and random that 21 Pilots includes this little chestnut on a piece of merch that you can wear around in public. You're like, oh, what's that about? Oh, it's about these horns. Then you have to explain what Ned is and the fact that you're not a hunter or know anything about deer. And it's just about a little creature from your favorite band's lore. Other than that, you have the continued use of purple and blue used in a lot of Ned's Bayou merch, with Ned on the front of this t-shirt with back, again, Neuro Expansion Device. The only non-piece of purple merch is this navy blue beanie, which features Ned's horns, but typically everything uses the color pattern of the mug, which I want the mug. I want to be the official 21 Pilot mug model. Of course, expect to see a lot more people analyzing this. Like I said, main taking points away from this. This looks like a new photo they took just for the this merch drop, and or possibly what a lot of people will point to. It doesn't make sense to do one photo for a merch drop. This could be an entire photo shoot for a new album. I personally think it was just for a photo shoot. They needed a quick photo, and there's like, hey, let's go ahead and take this right here in some random place. But still, pretty cool. And again, blurry paints, Josh looking like Josh, Tyler with his hair grown out with his jacket over top of his neck. A lot of skeletons, a lot of black and red with a little bit of trench. Ned being Ned and explains. And the trench front returning, but also not really, because like I said, they've been using this for a year now since they got back from Brazil and updated their Twitter banner. But that's about it. If there's anything I missed with the Dema lore in any of these merch drops, let me know down in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching this video, which is directly raising money for the Brighter Days Foundation this month, a charity the 21 Pilots community on Twitter is doing. And Tyler Joseph wanted this fundraiser to happen this November, so that's what we're doing, and all the channel's ad revenue this month gets donated directly to the Brighter Days Foundation at the end of the month. So by watching the channel, you're actively raising money for charity, which is super fun, super cool. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow with a different video. Don't know if I'm putting this out now or if I'm putting this out later on tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when. I'll probably put it out now, actually. So I'll see you tomorrow where I listen to Boy Genius for the first time. I'll see you all on Wednesday where we talk about why the Silent One is fake and not Tyler Joseph. And we'll see you all on Thursday where we listen to the Silent One's new album. And I'll see you all on Friday with something. I don't know yet, but I'll see you all later. Goodbye. And more importantly, have a good day. And I'll see you later.